Hi guys, welcome. I just made you a video telling basically guys everything. It's all ArcoLinux. May the knowledge be with you. Meaning anything you learn on the ArcoLinux videos, on articles that we created, the ALCI project, the Kali project, the Ariser project. There are so many things to learn at the University of ArcoLinux. And after 5 years of developing ArcoLinux and all the other projects, I come to realize that everything is just Arch. And whatever you choose to start from, in the end, it matters because you want to install an operating system that works. So whatever you choose, as long as you're happy with it, printers, Bluetooth, internet, wireless, general hardware issues often. If that's out of the way, it's just Arch. And you can make any distro based on Arch your own. And that's the video I just made online. And it's all about the nemesis scripts. So you can make scripts that will change any ArcoLinux based system. The ALCI ISO, the ArcoLinux ISO, the ArcoLinux ISOs, the Ariser ISO, the Kali ISO, the Endeavour OS ISO, and Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, why not, the Garuda. So that's basically the topic of the video. Can we make Garuda rename? Let's see if we're gonna renumber things. Let's keep these two guys the same, 980 garuda.sh. So in here, we have to tell them if you find, and then maybe it's gonna be this one, we'll see. If you find in ETCOS release Garuda, then you do this and this and this and that. Well, let's first install Garuda. And that's the idea, making a video of scripting, how to script things, how to make your operating system, whatever the name is, right? Doesn't matter, Garuda is just an example. There's so much more. All ArcoLinux based systems. We could probably, I've already downloaded, we could first install Garuda and then we can have a look at all the ArcoLinux based systems. So anything ArcoLinux based is up for discovery, is up for the script if you want to have a script like ArcoLinux Nemesis. So let's first set things in motion. We have a template, we're gonna clone it. I'm gonna call it Garuda. I've installed XFCE. That's my choice of operating system. And now we go to downloads, Garuda XFCE. We boot up and do our thing. Right? That's always the thing. Do we need? What do we need? Do we have an NVIDIA driver? Do we need this one, that one? So if you don't have NVIDIA in your system, don't select it. If you do have NVIDIA system, select it. If you have an older machine, you'll probably run into issues, so then you'll go back to this line. And often there's another line, which is called no mode set, that can help you as well. But not in Garuda, I think. But you could actually type it, but that will go too far. All the knowledge is on the YouTube videos of ArcoLinux. So one of the advantages of Garuda, it has the hardware detection script, so it understands where I am, but I'm on VirtualBox, so you won't see many things. We do get some explanations there. Install Garuda. So Calamaris is a beautiful system. 53, I think we're at 56 at this point in time. Netherlands is not good for me. I want to go to English for you guys. Where is American English? Next. Okay, and then Belgian. Next. Erase disk. There's not much choice at all. Calamaris does give us more things, so we are restricted a little bit. And off we go. And that's it, right? So let him do the job. It's ButterFS. There is no choice. It's like that. what other ArcoLinux based systems are there to explore? Archbased distributions are not supported by Arch-Unit community. So Anarchy, Archbang, Archlabs, Archman, Archstrike, ArcoLinux, Chakra is there, Garuda Linux is there, KOS is there, Manjaro is there, Reborn OS is there. So I can make more scripts, I can make more adaptations to the ArcoLinux Nemesis script if I install this and this and that, then get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that, and install this and this and that. Because we have an ArcoLinux based system with grub or systemd, with a Linux kernel or the Zen or the Harden or anything special like the Xenmod or something like that. And we change anything like. Another way to look at things is probably distrowatch.com and find out there what's available. Distribution name. Let's see if we get something out of it if we do it like this. Maybe there's some kind of search we can do. ArcoLinux based, not really related searches. Find, submit, packages, not just Arch. And probably here Arch. That's better. So Archcraft, probably a hint that it's gonna use ArcoLinux. Archstrike, more results. Here's Endeavor OS. So there's much more. Now Peppermint, I think that's Debian based now. So at some point it will go wrong and it's not ArcoLinux based anymore. Lubuntu, Debian based. Voila. So in the meantime, so many more projects for you to do, not for me to do. I'll just do Garuda as an educational way of, hey, this is how we create these scripts. If you're a nicer developer, you maybe want to have a look at the Calamares. It depends, some people put it here. So go and have a look what's inside these modules, how do they create it, what's the settings conf, what models will they use, etc. So here is your knowledge. If you want to build your own Calamares distro ISO, then alci.online, ariser.eu, and Carly 11 at this point in time, ArcoLinuxISO.com will all be very, very helpful. Everything has been explained. Voila. So we've got ourselves a system. Of Garuda. Let's do first a close. Sure. Get rid of the drive. Boot up. So we see actually the grub. Aha, it's a Linux LTS kernel. Well, the first thing we need to do is update them. F12? No. Would you like to start the setup assessment? No, thank you. And show? No, thank you. I'll find my way around. Sudo pacman -s/yyuu. And we have here the same things, of course, the same question we got on ArcoLinux, on ALCI, on Carly, on Ariser, because it's coming from ArcoLinux. They changed the name. Yes. That's that. So where are these scripts? Let's see if we can find it with Google. ArcoLinux Nemesis. Eric Dubois, ArcoLinux Nemesis. We found it. Code, copy paste, click, right mouse click, open a new window. Gonna go to the desktop, right mouse click, open in terminal, git clone, enter. We've got the scripts. Now we run the scripts, basically. Simple as that, but let's first wait for Pacman to do his business here. Wow, his business. And Snapper is there. So Snapper, what's it called again? Garuda maintenance. Snap. Maintenance settings, is that it? Nope. So everything is still there. Garuda, all the Garuda stuff is there. Okay. That's the one we have also on ArcoLinux now. It's coming from the AOR, but coming from Garuda. Basically, they did the work. They did the hard work to make and write all this. And each time something gets installed, it gets here a reference. An extra line, root 2. So that's done. Maybe we should reboot. If probably something in there was important enough, like Linux kernel, systemd stuff, to reboot. Always a good thing to tell that in the video. People often keep on working, and they say I have an error here, an error there, and the reflex should be, did you reboot? And then suddenly they say, everything works after rebooting. Yeah, we know. So open terminal, and all you need to do is number 0, but we're gonna make it better, right? We're gonna see what errors will it occur, and what will we do. So we are not removing anything yet from Garuda. We are installing from the Nemesis repo some icons, beautiful icons that we've made. Well, a mix of icons that others made, and made some choices, and then we have our own, and here we have some errors. So we want to install stuff from us, our SCAL, our etc SCAL, but BashRC already exists, Tuna already exists, Alacrity, etc exists with Garuda XFCE settings. So one of the things I'll have to remove, there we go, right? One of the things I'll have to remove is Garuda. Fine. First we remove software. If on that, if on that, if on that, and here we have the if on EOS. So when on Garuda, remove conflicting files. Let's see what's inside OS release. Nano etc OS release. The word Garuda with a capital J. Okay, that's good. So that will work. If you find Garuda in etc release, then we have to do some things. Let's see. Let's make this a bit bigger. Ouch. Okay, here it is. So yeah, we can't scroll anymore. We can't scroll up because of the fact that this XFC is not unlimited. You can't. It's all about settings, right? Edit. Let's better do it. Unlimited scroll back. Close. So let's see what he's still doing all kinds of stuff. He's installing Flameshot and so on and so on. and font manager. Cool. So he's working. Now in the meantime, I can already say sudo pacman minus remove Garuda. That was an XFCE thing. XFCE settings, that's the one. So Garuda XFCE settings clashes with my settings that I want to apply. And we go back. Garuda XFCE. Was it XFCE 4 or just XFCE? Everything has to be correct. Okay, no 4. So if we remove this one, let's not do it with this, but let's do it with our script, right? All you need to do is git pull. So if you have a script, it's changed, and I say to the system, Garuda fix. It's online. I go to my virtual machine, and that's the fun, right? You say git pull. Up, remove software is there, Garuda is there, so I can, if this all of this is finished, I can change that. We're at snapper number 130. Every single time I install something, BTRFS assistant is gonna make a nice snapper for me. So I can roll back. Something goes wrong. And it boils down to choices, right? I want Telegram, I want Discord, I want GIMP, I want Inkscape. But maybe you don't. So you edit these ArcoLinux Nemesis and put it on your GitHub. Download it. Git clone it. I can scroll up a little bit till here. Let's see if there's anything red that we need to address. We're gonna rerun the script later. Here is one. Grub customizer and Garuda boot options. And Garuda boot options. Garuda boot options. What's that? Best tip I can always give you: if an application does not start it from the terminal. I see. It tries to do the same things as our grub customizer. Now you can do two things. Either keep to grub customizer, that's the easier thing, or Garuda boot options. It's a choice, right? And I have to decide it right now. Oh, there were some other red things here. Paru bin. That's okay. Whatever you use, it's working. If it's neofetch or neofetchkit, it's not important. Or minstick and minstickit, whatever. That's not important. It's just difference in version. And read mirrors bin, it's all the same. So So these conflicts are not important. All right, so they've chosen for PyPire pulse. I can choose at any point in time what I'll take. I'll run install pulse audio, it will use pulse audio. I run install PyPire, it will use PyPire. It's just a choice, just a script to run. Let's keep PyPire as is. We're at the end. So for let's first do a current choices again. Control C, Control C, Control C. I can't. Yeah, it stopped. Just showing you that at this point in time, yep, all the way up. Still a little bit. No, yes, no. Down here. At some point in time, Garuda was uninstalled. Here, here, here. There it is. Garuda XFC settings is out, which means it won't conflict. Which means, let's run it again now. That's it. That's what I want to know. Control C. So there is a Garuda common settings that's conflicting with my variety desktop. So Garuda common settings has to go as well. Garuda common settings. And of course, it's interesting to have a look what's in there. Not that the video would be too long. So just removing what's conflicting. Common. You go back. Okay. You git pull. All right. You run it again. If I stopped it, I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. So now Garuda XFC settings was already gone. Garuda common settings is gone as well. Here is my etc scale, so my vision of XFCE, variety and such more. HBlock and ArcoLinux HBlock. Remove HBlock. No, let's keep it. Grub customizer and Garuda boot options. Okay, let's delete Garuda boot options or keep it. Let's keep it for now. We can do that later, right? This, like I said, this is unimportant. It's just a version difference. Git and not git. Git and not git. Git and not git. Git paru or paru bin is the same as git. Mirrors and bin. So all good. PyPire. Let's keep PyPire for now. Voila. Okay. Sudo reboot. And how will that look? How did we change Garuda? Probably for the worse, people will say, because it will look, well, not like Garuda. It even says ArcoLinux down here. And that's what I'll aim to arrive at, is that you say, oh my god, this is ArcoLinux. No, it's not. It's ArcoLinux and it's Garuda. It still is. So it says here, show this dialog, right? Close, fine. But it says ArcoLinux Eric. Well, yeah, and it has ArcoLinux Tweak Tool. It has the icons. Everything feels the same. Looks like I still have to make some icons here. This one we do have an icon for it, so that's strange. These guys, of course, I haven't made icons for Garuda. This doesn't look nice. Right? I can work if I would. If we would install Sardi on Garuda. Now this ArcoLinux thing, we can do a change there. But basically, Ctrl-Alt-T, that's the thing. Ctrl-Shift-Enter works. F12, it's there. I don't know, super F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, 6, 7, 8. It's all there. All the keyboard shortcuts work. If I want to have left WM, I just run a script that's on the ArcoLinux Nemesis, and that'll be there. VirtualBox is of course not installed on VirtualBox. That's a bit silly. Voilà. Atom is not installed. That's a choice. And there you go, right? So no need to make the video longer than it needs to be. The only thing I'll change is the text. Here we have personal. Garuda 980 did not run. That's true, Eric. You forgot to do that. So let's go back. F2, Control A, Control C, escape. In the beginning, this one tells what to do. So of course you need to tell it that it should run. So if you're on Garuda, do this and this and that. Now let's have a look what's in there. Aha. Let's see. If you're on Garuda, what do? You change the environment with platform and that's okay. And you go get this thing, that's okay. Nano, that's okay as well. If you're on XFCE, you do that. You change, and here we have the possibilities. So EOS. In the settings, there is an EOS folder. EOS folder. Where are you, EOS? There. Control C, Control V. And we rename it to Garuda. Okay. Now in here is the whisker menu, and in the whisker menu it says EOS or ArcoLinux or Garuda. Save. And that's a typo. It's good that I see it. That means that this one has also a typo. Wait, so this one is better if we type ArcoLinux, and that one is better Garuda. There you are. Garuda, also okay. Save as well. Thank you very much. And then now we need to have this one looked at. So it's not the folder EOS, it's the folder Garuda. It's not the folder, it's Garuda. And then Arc Dark, change this, change that. We'll see. It will not have Arc Dark. Will it? We'll see. Start the Arc LightDM. I'm not sure what they have. Let's have a look. Do they have LightDM or not? Let's go back. And then we learn about the system, right? Log out. What is this? LightDM. Looks like it. Ugh. Help him. So in the computer there is an etc LightDM. Wow, here he is. LightDM. Okay, check. So let's go back. LightDM is there. If LightDM is there, change this into that. We'll see if that works or not. Oh, we need to change the code. Save. Push this to the internet. Garuda script, go back here, come back here, Eric data, oops. Where did I put it? I seem to have lost my ArcoLinux nemesis. Let's see, where am I? I am on the virtual machine, so that's a good thing. F12, I am Garuda. Okay, so where is it? On the desktop, Eric. Okay, it should be in data, structure, and then git pull. The new stuff comes in. Now I don't need to run all the things again, so 980 is enough. Garuda. There you go. All these things worked, and the rest we'll have to see if it works. Sudo reboot works, SR, ArcoLinux aliases, they're all there, they all work. As long as you have the application that it uses, of course, Reflector or Xpack, that's it, or anything else. Voila, it says Garuda. Cool. So that's solved already. And design-wise is working as well. Huh? Voila, design-wise is what I want to have. Basically 31 minutes in the video. Everything is the way I want it to be. We can check a nano etc environment and we see we've changed all these things. The grub is still the normal grub, which is okay. I've changed the grub in ALCI, I've changed the grub in Carly. No, not Carly. Carly has its proper grub. Ariser as well. So we keep, all the rest we keep. And of course you should analyze, what did I remove? You did remove something. So the content and PAMAC is available, which I can, is it or is it not available? That's the thing. That's in sync. Don't see PAMAC, but this maybe. No. You should analyze what is from Garuda, what is from EOS, what is from, and have a look what it entails. So a lot of packages, a lot more to install as well. But there's that. Topic of the video, think out of the box, make any operating system your own, use scripting, have fun at it, because it is really fun to change anything out there the way you want to look at it the next 365 days of the year. And that's the great thing, right? I wonder if the tweak tool is going to work. That's the Rofi, Ctrl-Alt-E, because there are all some things that we point to. There are some files that we use. So that's going to work as well, which would leave me, let's try it out. Today I've made my choice. I am an XFCE left WM guy. But do I need to be on ArcoLinux? No. If I can be on anything ArcoLinux, I'll be just fine. Where is it again? The change of XFCE. Oh, we can't, can we? We can't. Why? Why do we do? Why is it not possible? Strange. And then we type XD. The guys of ArcoLinux know all this. Check your aliases, guys. Aha, left WM has not been installed. So there has been an issue with ArcoLinux tweak tool, and the best way to analyze these things is ATT. Some problem. Conflicting files. doesn't help us, but it does show us that there is a problem, and we have to figure it out. What one of the packages in our list to install LeftWM is conflicting on Garuda, but not on ours. So probably we need to install or remove better more stuff. And this is it. Bash maybe, the boot, browser, gamer, hooks, libs. Then we have to dive into the system. What is it that clashes with LeftWM? But that will take us too far. Alright guys, have fun. Please think out of the box. It's all ArcoLinux. Choose what works for you. Support what works for you. Donate to the people. That whatever distro you use, ArcoLinux based, that's the thing of course that we're focusing on, but basically anything Linux. Anything that works for you, support the project. Alright, bye.